So hello everyone, this is Ravi Prasath. Today in this video, I'll be teaching you how to create a graph using Python. So to create a graph using Python, you need to import a module, Matplotlib. So I'll be importing that. Import matplotlib dot pyplot. And I'll be referring it to an object, plt. Okay, so let us assume that we are going to create a graph that is like the graph which tells about the pass percentage in 5 subjects for various students in a school. That is like the x-axis will tell 5 subjects and the y-axis will tell the pass percentage. That is like how much students have passed in each subject. That is the graph we're gonna create. So let us create a list for both the axes. That is like x-axis and y-axis. So I'll be creating for x-axis, x is equal to. So let us assume the 5 subject as English, Tamil, Math, Science, and Social. Okay, so we have created the 5 subjects. Now we'll create the y-axis where we will tell how much percentage of students have passed in each subject. So y is equal to. So let us assume English pass percentage is 85, Tamil 90, Math 100, Science 95, Social 92. Okay, so now we created the x and y plots. Now we need to actually create the graph respectively for the plots. So in this video, I'll be teaching you how to create a bar graph. So the command is plt dot bar of the label names are, that is like the plot names are x comma y, and we'll be labeling it as label is equal to we'll have it as bar 1, and we'll have to give a color for the graph. So we'll give a color is equal to, we'll give it as red. So we can actually define the color by the first letter. So R for red. Okay, so we have created the graph. Now we need to create some labels for the graph. That is like everyone can't understand what is the x-axis and y-axis saying. So we need to label what is the x-axis and what is the y-axis. So to label the x-axis, plt.x label. plt.x label. I'll have it as subjects. And we'll create for a label for y-axis, plt.y label. We'll have it as pass percentage, or we'll give it as percentage. It tells the percentage, right? Okay, so we created the label. We'll create a title. So it is plt.title. We'll give it as pass percentage of students in various subjects. Pass percentage in various subjects. Various subjects. Okay, now to make the graph appear or to show the graph, it is plt.show. Okay, fine then. So let's save it and let's run and see. Yeah, you can see the graph which has appeared. Let us just zoom and see. You can see that the title has appeared and the x-axis label and y-axis label, and you can see the percentage has been listed below, and the x-axis subjects has been defined well, and the graph is also has been plotted well. So let's close it. Now I guess you understood how to create a graph using Python. Assume that here I wanted to actually add even 2 or 3 variables or 2 or 3 bars inside it. That is like assume that I'm going to create a graph for various schools. That is like how much students are passed in different schools. So I'll be adding different bars, right, within the same graph itself. So under that case, you can actually create it by adding another x and y plot. So assume that I'm creating for 2 schools. So school 1 we have already defined here. That is like we have defined here. School 2 will define it here. I'll take it as x1. So x1 is equal to, it will be the same 5 subjects. Copy it and I'll paste it here. And y1 will take different percentages. So y1 will be, I'll take it as 80, I'll take it as 85, and math 95, or we'll have it as 90 to show different differences in that. And science 85, social 80. Okay. Now to create a bar graph for the same syntax, I'll just copy and paste it. So here we need to change the plot name. It is x1 and it is y1. And label I have to give it as bar 2. We'll give a different color, so or else we can't actually differentiate it. I'll take it as blue. So the first letter is B. Okay, so labels we need not define it one at a time, and title also once it's more than enough. Now let's execute and see. I'll just save it. Yeah. Now let's execute and see. Yeah, now you can see 2 school plots has been given under the same graph. The blue color represents school 2 and the red color is school 1. And it's been plotted perfectly well under the given graph actually. So now I guess you people understood and you got a clear idea regarding how to create a graph and how to add another graph inside that. And suppose for some people you might get an error that this Matplotlib was not found, no module named Matplotlib. So under that case, you need not worry, you can just install it here. That is like pip install Matplotlib. This will install the requirements. For me, I have already installed it. So it comes as requirement already satisfied. But for you, it will install the required packages inside it. Okay. So now I guess people, you got a clear idea regarding what is graph and how to install the module required for that and how to add one more graph inside it. So thank you so much.
மறக்காம சர்ப்ரைஸ் பண்ணுங்க. Thank you.